Yesterday, I told you to remember the name Uche Izoje for the rest of the women's college basketball season. Well, if you won't listen to me, I hope you'll listen to her teammate, Layla Filia. Right here is the date and final score of Shannon Bush's first ever collegiate head coach win. And down here is a picture of the team. Now, that's a pretty cool gift. Both men will be officially inducted and receive their Hall of Fame plaques right here following the induction ceremony on July 26th. After taking their show on the road last week, the Pioneers are ready to show up and show out at Gaetano Stadium in front of their home crowd for the Believe Bowl. Clearly, I've got a little bit of work to do on my shot, but the Comets, they have their first preseason game on October 2nd at 7 p.m. against the Syracuse Crunch. The Pioneers, they got back on track this past week against Alfred State after they lost to Hobart the week before. Well, now they have another challenge ahead of them, the number 22 ranked team in the nation in Cortland at their place. Through this team's historic start, the mantra on the back of their warm-ups reminds them to stick together. That mantra is believe, trust, achieve. If I told you the Comets won this weekend, you might call me a liar. Well, it's half true. They did win a game on Saturday night, but it was sandwiched in between two L's. Sabathia made history as a New York Yankee, and Sunday will mark another piece of history for him. He'll be the third black pitcher to be voted into the Hall of Fame. Syracuse was mounting a comeback in the first half against Miami, when right here, they got the steal and Cayenne just yokes it. He put it on his head. Now, I can't repeat what he said, but if you can read lips, that's for you to figure out. Get this. Not only is Saunders leading the entire FCS in receptions and receiving yards, he's leading all of college football. Colgate and Syracuse faced off for their 69th all-time meeting since 1891. This was a game that both schools were looking forward to this week leading up to the game. But don't just take my word for it. Hop on the 90 with me and listen to them. Well, tonight, I want to take you to Notre Dame. The Jugglers hadn't won a football game since 2022 until this year. Now they're in the middle of one of their better seasons since 2018. Number one belongs to this play. Dominique Darius, isolation with 10 seconds left. It's your world. Darius, step back, knocks down the triple OT to give the Orange their first win over Cal in program history. Betsy was the team leader in points with 16, and why not ride the hot hand? Betsy again, kaboom! That gave Syracuse their first lead of the night. Play number 2, we have Colgate football at Cornell. Trooper Price reads the quarterback's eyes and picks him off for his second pick of the day. Run, Trooper, run! Price finds his way into the end zone and helps give Colgate a 3-score lead over Cornell and does his little dance at the end of it. 2 plays later, Proctor cashes in. Jay Phillips takes the handoff, gets to the outside, and whoop, he's gone. 42-yard touchdown run, and the 2-point conversion was good too. There are only a few things guaranteed in life: death, taxes, and Connor McDonald gets in the end zone. Whitesboro takes the 21-0 lead. The game's tied at 1-1, and things were looking up. But unfortunately, 2 good things can't happen in a row for the Comets. Not even a minute later, the Wolfpack's Brendan Bryson has a breakaway opportunity, and he capitalizes on it, sending it into the net to give the Wolfpack the lead right back. You better get used to hearing the name Uche Izoje for the rest of the women's college basketball season. This freshman has been showing out for the Orange all season long. Izoje is one of the most decorated freshmen in the ACC. She leads the ACC in blocks per game and is 6th in the entire NCAA in that category. She's 4th in the ACC in rebounds per game and has 9 double-doubles. She's also won ACC Rookie of the Week 6 times and was named to the Naismith Women's College Basketball Defensive Player of the Year watch list, all while scoring 14.5 points per game, which leads her team.
Uche's work ethic is what really impresses me. You don't know whether she played 7 minutes or 41 minutes, because when she comes to practice, she goes 100% all the time, no excuses. Let's go, let's play. Then she'll come back and get shots up. I mean, that's the sign of somebody just here for a particular reason. Get a great education and play the game at the highest level. In order to do that, you got to push yourself past comfortability, and she's done that time and time again. Just really proud of her work ethic.
Now, if you start scrolling through TikTok, you might come across Olivia Schmidt's page. She's found fun and unique ways to not only show off her own creativity, but the personality of her and her teammates.
I'm so excited. This one's self-explanatory.
For her, it started as a creative outlet, But she quickly fell in love with content creation and has gone viral several times with her videos.
As a Division I student athlete, basketball in school is like your whole life, so I wanted to find something that really worked for me that I could just express myself in. And then once I started posting, I honestly just couldn't stop. Like, it was just like a fun thing every single day. I was like excited to like create videos.
I just love that they love on each other and they have fun like that. Back then, we used to have fun by playing like card games and stuff. They do theirs in TikTok and the world sees it. So I like it because they love it, you know, as long as it's clean and fresh. But I noticed that there's different people connecting with each other, and that's what warms my heart. It's just, you don't have a favorite sister, you have 14 others.
I really tapped into a creative side of myself that I never knew that I had. It opened doors for me with working with Syracuse Athletics and working with our Syracuse Women's Basketball Instagram page as well. But on a personal side, I really like showing the world like the team and like the nature and the culture that we have. So that's why it's easy. It's easy to, you know, showcase people that love to be around each other. I have to give a shout out to my Wavelength crew. They're my agency that I work with. They really take a lot of time out of their day to come up with ideas for me as well. They help me think of the last question of the day, so I think I got a new one coming up soon for probably an away trip.
Now, I personally can't wait to see the next question of the day. But before we get there, the Orange hosts Georgia Tech tomorrow night at Syracuse University. Dorian Alerte, Eyewitness Sports.